Well, the gang down at the Buckenberg Dollar Dog were in a confession mood. These confessions started because earlier that morning, Webster had walked in on his nephew, Leroy, while Leroy was taking a selfie. Leroy was staying with Webster and Loretta a couple of weeks now where his parents were on a cruise. Leroy is a sweet kid. He's 13 years old. His voice is changing. Anyhow, there was Leroy trying with all his heart to look cool for the selfie. He had his baseball cap on backwards. He was looking into the lens with one raised eyebrow and a crooked smile. And as he took his photo, he said, way under his breath, "Cool, Daddy-O," which is what Webster caught as he came through the door. Webster, he couldn't help himself. He burst into laughter, had to sit down, and took his handkerchief out. He was crying even. Leroy had run out of the room, of course, humiliated. Well, everyone at the Buckenberg Dollar Dog could relate to Leroy's embarrassment, and that opened the gates to the story. Honey Fitzroy said that when he was 16, he had a car with loud mufflers, boom, boom, and he had a toy plastic telephone which he mounted on the dashboard of that car. When he was at a traffic light and caught some driver looking at him, he would pretend to answer his phone. How cool was that? My friend Mickey Sears said he used to drive around on really hot days with the windows in his car all the way up so that girls would think he had air conditioning. Phyllis was freshening up the coffee, and she said that when she was 12, her mom walked in on her when she was practicing kissing with a teddy bear. Harry Pinckney noted that as a kid he wore a pork pie hat pulled way down over his eyes to be cool, except one day he ran his bicycle into a parked truck. Bump Bumstead noted that he wore his pants low without a belt, and you got it, his trousers fell all the way down one day. He was in the hallway between classes at Meldrum Thompson High School. Well, everybody at the table grunted at that story. See, they'd all heard that story before.